Hello everyone, Derek here with RailForce, and welcome back to the channel. So, it's officially here, the 1 year anniversary for the channel. I absolutely have no words for how much this channel has become, because last year we of course started at zero, starting out, and we are now over 2,000 subscribers in less than a year. I cannot believe that it just happened like that. So today I thought about it and I was trying to think of a video idea, so I was talking with my friends and I said, hey, why not do a video that talks about the things that aggravate me a little about Railfanning. So, if you couldn't tell, obviously, I'm a rail fan, and if you couldn't tell, are you okay?
Huh?
But in all seriousness, being a rail fan and running a YouTube channel, you like when things go a certain way, so when certain things happen, it gets really annoying and aggravating. And in this video today, I will be talking about 5 things that annoy me while railfanning. So sit back, relax. Hope you guys enjoy. Thank you so much for 1 year of YouTube. It's incredible. Thank you for all the love and support. And with that being said, let's get right into it. Hope you all can relate. Starting off at number 5, we have being late or missing the train, and even worse, getting there and filming while the train is going by. I have had this happen to me a few times. Here are some examples. So, yeah, not the worst thing in the world. I mean, you still get clips of the train, but it's still really annoying when knowing that if you would have just been there a few seconds earlier, or if you would have ran instead of walked, if you would have just hurried up doing the thing that you were doing, that you could have been out to see the train, and just having that in the back of your mind, it just is really annoying. And that is one thing that I can't stand, because I know if I would have did something sooner, I would have been able to see the front of the train and or been able to see it sooner than as I did. But that's about it for that one. Not the worst thing, but still really annoying. Next up on the rundown is impatient people. So, meaning people who drive around the gates at railroad crossings, people who speed up when the lights are flashing and the gates are coming down, and even people who just walk across the tracks when there's a train coming. So, honestly, it's higher up on the list because the higher up is what doesn't agitate me as much, but the lower we get is number 1 being the worst, number 5 being, it's still pretty bad, but it's not the thing that gets me the most angry. So it's still number 4 because honestly, if you get hit, that's on you. Do not try and race trains. You will not win. Operation Lifesaver has tons of videos about this subject. There's also a bunch of PSAs out there that explain, basically, do not do this stuff. Here's one from the U.S. Department of Transportation and the Federal Railroad Administration called Stop Trains Can't. Take a look.
If you think trains will stop if they see a car on the tracks, you're right. They will. About a mile after they hit you. Stop. Trains can't.
If you get hit, it's basically game over for possibly you and most definitely your vehicle. And especially if you're walking across the tracks, yeah, it's pretty much game over. So here are a few examples of videos that I've got. Alright, we've made it to number 3. So from now on, these are the top 3 things. And this one is video fails. So basically, not too much to talk about with this one. It is basically just when you think that you have your video set up correctly, or you are filming and you don't realize something until after, and you realize that your video wasn't filming, which thankfully has not happened to me, or what has happened to me being things weren't set up correctly, and as I was filming, I didn't realize until after the fact, which is very annoying. Here are a few examples. Now for those, the main things that you probably caught were the fingers in the frame, obviously. That was pretty bad, but especially that first one, oh my god. I was so angry when I saw that I did that, and I just stopped the video. I didn't even continue. I was not happy. The other one with 475, the underneath shot, I had that angled way too far up. I had it resting against the wrong tie, opposed to the one that I usually do, and I just wasn't thinking. The other thing with the Knoebels one is, you might be thinking, wait, but that didn't look that bad. Well, if opposed to the other one that I had, it's not how I wanted it, and once you see this, you might understand. Number 2, kids. Kids. I mean, come on. Do I have to say anything else?
Hey, you. Yeah, you.
So basically, what I mean about this is kids who are loud, screaming, talking, getting in the way of your video and are just annoying in general overall when you're trying to get a video of a train passing by.
Is that so much to ask?
In all honesty, this is a close second. So basically number 1 and number 2 go hand in hand, but number 1 is more in depth and it gives more reasoning, and it's basically just worse than this, but this is up there for a reason. Take a look.
I'm gonna get my action next week at Person Junction. So I have some editing issues to work with.
You gotta print it. Does anyone want this? Anyone want this pin?
That's called
Limited edition.
Recording in 3, 2, 1.
And yes, I know, they're just kids, but I do not really care. Just, if there are people filming nearby, please be courteous and wait to hold your apparent commentary until after the train has passed. Or, heck, even just whisper or talk quietly to the person next to you. When I'm filming with my friends and I have my phone resting on the tracks for the underneath shot, I whisper with my friends so as to not get audio from our conversation in the video. It's not that hard, and I just try to stay away from kids when I'm filming usually. Okay, we have finally made it to number 1. Now, inconsiderate idiots. It kind of goes without saying. These are people who get in the way purposefully, or people who see you're filming and are just like, oh, what's going on? And then they just step in front of you, and then it's annoying. But this also ties in with number 2, like I said. Obviously, not to be too harsh, but it does tie in with kids, because of when kids are inconsiderate to people around them filming. But honestly, these are people who purposely try to ruin your videos, do things that they shouldn't be doing. So yeah, people who are very inconsiderate, basically. Here are some examples if you can handle these, because these are hard for me to watch.
One of the Harlem cars that exists today.
Now that would have been the last straw for me. Some words would have been shared after that one. To sum it all up, just please keep rail fans in mind when you're out somewhere doing something or just watching the train and not filming. It is very aggravating to us when you do these type of things, so please have some common sense and consideration, because in all, we're just here to catch a train and we'll be out of there as soon as it's gone, in a way. So please be kind, and in all, just don't do stuff like that. It's not cool. Alright, and that wraps up the top 5 things that annoy me as being a rail fan. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope you all enjoyed this video, and I hope most of you, if not all of you, can relate to these things that I've mentioned. Heck, even if some of you aren't rail fans and you're just stumbling upon this video, hopefully some of you can relate to it as well. But thank you all so much for an amazing first year of YouTube. You've really made this year a great one. I cannot believe that my channel has grown this much in less than a year. We've hit over 2,000 subscribers in less than a year. That's crazy. The love and support is really appreciated. I can't express my thanks to you guys. You guys have made this first year on YouTube amazing, and I can't wait to see what lies ahead. But with that being said, thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you all in the next video. Later.